of nearby wetlands. SeaTac Airport juggles tens of thousands of bags each and every day.
Oh, who knew they were swimming in bags of dog food? In fact, the airport has tons of such bags. King 5's Deborah Feldman explains why and the good news it could bring to animal lovers.
The Port of Seattle installed 2 new conveyor belt systems at SeaTac Airport that had to pass competence tests before being put into use last year. As part of that testing, the port bought 1,600 bags of dog food, the perfect size and weight, to put into suitcases to test the belts.
And then run through the system. They come out at the end, and then we figure out if the system worked or not. We did that for 3 nights in a row.
It's increasingly common for airports to use dog food for this type of testing. They used to use sand or water, but found if the packaging broke, it would often ruin the gears that they were trying to test. But with dog food, if the packaging breaks, it only makes a mess. Since those tests last October, the dog food has just sat here. Now it's nearing its expiration date and is a potential draw for rodents.
I'd cry if I saw it go to waste.
Luckily, that's not the plan. Tomorrow, port commissioners will vote to donate the food to the Seattle Animal Shelter, which in turn plans to give it to Northwest Harvest to distribute. Demand for human food is skyrocketing at area food banks, but there's been a similar increase in requests for dog food.
Here's my baby. Come here.
Yeah, she's a good boy.
Greg Davis says he'd rather skip a meal himself than see his dogs Chip and Winnie go hungry.
Come here, Winnie. Yeah, because they're like my kids, and they don't understand when, they don't have nothing to eat, They don't understand it, We do, they don't.
Most food banks will not spend their limited budgets on animal food, so a donation of 12.5 tons will go a long way towards feeding the family members that cannot fend for themselves. In Seattle, Deborah Feldman, King 5 News.
The port said it spent $40,000 buying dog food, something they said they had to do to get approval to use the conveyor belts.
A $4 million